Okay, so we are going to resume from where we have left. So, in our last stream, what we have done, we have created our app, and now we need to see if it's being approved or not. So, like certain task is still remaining. So, let's just see if we can release it out. So, we need to go to the production release. What? Let's see. So, let's just quickly see the summary. So we are trying to figure out like if it's active or inactive. So let us see what we have been missing over here. So from the production perspective, we are trying to see the latest releases that we have created. And the production release, let's just try looking into that. So we have already created a release. So I'm trying to figure out what actually happened to the last release which we have created. So I'm able to figure it out. So instead I'll be taking some help from the Claude code because I'm going to create a new section. I'll be asking the Claude code to help us. So let's see if it works or not. We have pushed release Play Store console, but unable to see if it's being released or not. So let's see how this is going to assist us or not. Let me just try to see if my voice is coming clearly. Play Store console, but so let's see what it has provided. because push the release and release to user are two different things. Your app release production, look at the top of the list in review. So let me, rather than just letting it guess, let me provide the production snap over here. So I'm going to capture this. I'm going to provide this. Here is the Google ways to snap to review and suggest the missing stuff. So what I've done, I have provided this release thing. Uh, so what is saying? So inactive draft. So inactive plus draft means your production has no live release. So if the design was never submitted to rollout, the draft just sit there. So what's missing? Finish or recreate the release. Click upload the correct second. Finish the release. So I'm just trying to figure out. So I'm going to review this and let's see if something I've already missed. So here, this is the URL. Okay, so declaration, update declaration needs to be done. Good. No. So I need to save that and then let me just go to the dashboard, send for review. What actually happened? I have like mentioned that I'm going to use this advertising ID, but actually there wasn't any advertising ID being used in my app. So publishing overview. So let's just see what we will have. So what is we are going to do? Let's just quickly see and go to our production. Now let's just go to the release. I'm going to edit it again. I'm moving further. So two warnings are there, but no worries. I'm going to save it. Go to overview dashboard. So send changes for review. This is what restart review. So let me just ask for the review. So in the meantime, let me just so I'll be taking some time to figure it out. Actually, what is happening, and then we'll be moving towards. So it will be taking some time. So in the meantime, let me just figure out the next step that we are going to perform. So let me just use that. Else. Okay,
Okay,
so
so
so it is
so it is
going to
going to
take
take
some
some
time.
time.
In the
In the
meantime,
meantime,
I'm
I'm
going to
going to
figure
figure
out
out
what we
what we
can
can
do
do
next.
next.
So
So
let's
let's
see
see
what I'm
what I'm
going
going
to
to
get.
get.
Okay,
Okay,
so you
so
can
you can
see
see
changes have
changes
been
have been
reviewed
reviewed,
and
and
it
it
seems
seems
like
like
a
a
start
start
full
full
rollout. So
rollout. So
let's see
let's see
what
what
suggestion
suggestion
it's
it's
providing.
providing.
So
So
let's
let's
just
just
check the
check the
view
view
changes.
changes.
Uh,
Uh,
how
how
can I
can I
plan the
plan the
rollout?
rollout?
Going to see to
See to
that
that
for the
for the
production
production
within the
the
release.
release.
Let me show
So
the
the
release
release
history.
history.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so
I'm trying to
try to
figure
figure
out
out
the most
what
recent
is
one
one
action
action
being
being
recommended.
recommended. So
So let's
let's
just
just
try
try to
to see
see
what
what
action
action
is
is
there.
there.
So, so
So
it's
it's
suggesting
suggesting
certain
certain
thing.
thing.
I'm
I'm
trying to
trying to
figure
figure
out
out
where
where
this
this
is
is
on the
on the
Play
Play
Store
Store
because it
because it
says
says
like
like
this release is
release is
there.
there.
So
So
if I can figure
figure
out,
out.
let me
Let me
try
try
doing
doing
one
one
thing.
thing.
If I
If
can
I can
actively
actively
search
search
this
this
and
and
see,
see
because
because
here I'm
here
not
I'm not
able
able
to
to
capture
capture
anything.
anything.
Being able to provide anything over here. So let me just move it. And releases summary.
Summary.
is there. Seconds to release. Trying to figure out latest release and bundles for the production one. So let me share this with Claude Code to get some feedback because I'm still see to this. So good news, what it says, like you can see, I've asked. So it says completely different picture than the first. Your release is committed and submit is in review. So we are not stuck. So what your changes are in review, Google has it, and this is in the review state. So manage publishing is off. This is actually ideal. They will publish automatically as soon as they approve. So basically, it's gone for approval. So once the review passes, it goes live on its own. So our app is going to live and the production. So your full radar is queued behind the review. So once the review is done, so I am in a good shape to move forward. So the answer, it will be released automatically once review completes. So just wait. First review delay, few days are up to. So you will get an email. So it means I should leave it over here and I should move to the next feature which I'm going to create because our app have been submitted and it is going to take a while. So instead of like it's just sitting here, so let's just and what is the recommendation? So what it says, don't remove the changes, don't cancel the review, let go through pulling it back now, just reset the clock. So around it's suggesting around a week. So let's just move forward with doing something else which we can move forward. So what I'm thinking to do now in our app. So for those who are like have joined for the very first time, so let me just give a quick overview. So we are going to add the charts over here. So you can see on the dashboard in our app. So we do not have any specific charts. So there are small widgets being there, but no such charts are there. So I'm planning to add those charts. So with this in my mind, so let me okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add certain charts over here. So let me just copy the prompt. This is going to be the first working prompt over here. Now let me just pick it up. And instead of going with this session, I'm going to start a new session. So with this new session, let me just try pasting. So what I'm suggesting to not I think yeah, this one is the new session. So what I'm saying, we are adding a report page with one thing I'm thinking of like let me just stop the stream.